either cutting them off or requiring narrow bridges to span them. In downtown San Diego, two major streets, Broadway and Market, led east-west from San Diego Bay. Broadway, previously known as D Street, served the commercial district. Going west towards the bay, Lower Broadway was dotted with auto dealerships, a bowling alley, shops that catered to sailors, and a variety of bars. Banks, drugstores, hotels, and high-end department stores called Central Broadway home. On the far east, Broadway turned largely residential, separated by the occasional small shop. South of Broadway, Market Street hosted Chinese cafes, tattoo parlors, low-rent hotels, and small shops. South of Market had historically been San Diego's underbelly, with brothels, saloons with names like Bucket of Blood, smoke-filled card rooms, and pool halls. On the flat mesas north of Broadway, two ribbons of concrete running east to west linked suburban neighborhoods with commercial districts. University Avenue traversed the undulating landscape from Tony Mission Hills on the west through middle-class housing tracts, ending on the east in farmland and small ranches. El Cajon Boulevard, also known as Highway 80 along its more eastern segments, began out east in El Cajon Valley. From the flat valley floor, the boulevard ran west, gradually gaining elevation until it ran into Park Boulevard. A mixture of commercial and residential uses dotted both sides of University Avenue and El Cajon Boulevard. Before the advent of large shopping centers 30 years later, shoppers not wanting to go all the way to downtown San Diego did their shopping along these two thoroughfares. Clothing stores, grocery stores, car dealerships, barber shops, and furniture stores served the growing populace. Reflecting the growth of automobile ownership, El Cajon Boulevard even sported a relatively new concept in dining, the drive-in restaurant. Wedged between Broadway on the south and University several miles to the north, San Diego's founders set aside 1,400 acres, or about 2 square miles of scrub, brushy mesa tops, and canyonland. Originally known simply as City Park, they changed the name to Balboa Park in time for the 1915 Panama, California Exposition. By 1931, most of the original buildings from the exposition were demolished, repurposed, or consumed by fire. The faux Indian village near ruin in the extreme northern end of the park, which plays a major role in one of these stories, remained. San Diego's ethnic makeup was predominantly Anglo-American, or, if you prefer, white. There was, however, a sizable Mexican population living on the fringes of American San Diego and in small barrios. Tucked away in the back country, the county included the largest number of Indian reservations of any in the United States, although the total population was relatively small, as was the black population. Beginning in the early 1900s, San Diego gradually mutated into a Navy town. With its accessible harbor, open mesas suitable for military bases and airfields, and temperate weather, San Diego increasingly drew a military presence. Not known for its industrial prowess, San Diego in the 1930s instead supported large fishing fleets, vast agricultural lands, and a burgeoning tourist industry. Brochures sent back east touted the somewhat bucolic city as the natural remedy for persons with respiratory issues and other health problems, especially tuberculosis, then known as consumption. Advertisements boasted of perfect climate, Lemon Grove, miracle waters, Spring Valley, and invigorating saltwater baths, Ocean Beach. The Hotel del Coronado was on the itinerary for any middle to upper class tourist seeking a respite from East Coast winters. Of course, the tourist brochures never mention murder or suicide. Chapter 1. My Investigation, 90 Years Later. As an